Boom, one shot. Yeah, that was awesome. Bum ba 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 da ba da ba 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 da ba da ba da 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 ba da 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 ba 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 da ba da ba da ba. I don't want to do the work today. I don't really want to do the work today. I don't want to do the work today. Ding a ding, 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 ding. Oh, large daddy! I'm gonna get him. Oh.
Well, that just dills my pickles.
I like saying Hail Mary because my name's Mary. If it walks like a furnace and quacks like a furnace, it's a furnace.
Wow, that's wild. Outer wild.
Cool. What's that? Look at that. Hiya, cupcakes. Hello.
I hate you, dragon.
I'm a stool. Sit on me. Nope, no, stools don't talk. Stools don't talk. You guys should have been here last night when my girls were in the bathtub because they played an entire scenario from Bluey out with their little Bluey toys, complete with Australian accents. It was magical. I did not get a recording, and I wish now that I had gotten a recording, but like Charlotte was... Well, okay, I say that they both acted it out, but Auden was bossed around by Charlotte. Charlotte was the one that was in charge, and we have two sets of Bluey things. So we have two Blueys and two Bingos, and then we have one Bandit and one... Oh my gosh, Rachel! Oh my gosh, you guys, Rachel moved away. And you know what? You've been on my head. You've been on my mind because I never came by and stopped by and even like gave you a hug and said goodbye. And then she just left. And then I felt like a horrible friend. And I've been meaning to text message her. And then I kept getting distracted. Oh my gosh. She moved away. And I'm so sad about it. Right before the holidays. Or right during the holidays, I guess. So are you like in your house just unpacking? Or are you even there yet? Or did you go visit family first? I don't even know. I don't even know what happened. But I That's why I bought a GoPro that I never use. Andrew has GoPros. Andrew has GoPros because he uses them out on his boat sometimes. But we have 2 Blueies and 2 Bingos, and then we have 1 Bandit and 1 Chili. And Bandit and Chili don't really get used, but they're the parents of the 2 girls. And so last night, Charlotte was like being Bluey and being Bingo, and she would have this whole conversation between them. And then she'd be like, okay, Bubby, now say this. And she would tell Auden what to say, and just like Auden didn't contribute anything unless Charlotte was like, okay, now say this. I was like, this is crazy. I should be recording this because Charlotte has the most amazing Australian accent. But I feel like my Australian accent has also gotten better since listening to Bluey so often, because you hear it so much. And
Hello?
yeah, hello, like it's different words. And actually it's so bad that now whenever I try to talk with the British accent, it just automatically slides into Australian because I hear it all the time. I hear it all the time because Charlotte watches it and Auden watches it. There's even a live stream on YouTube where they just live stream the same Bluey episodes over and over and over again. They live stream Keepy Uppy, Veranda Santa. I think they do Sleepy Time, which is one of the ones that usually makes people cry. And then they do like 3 other ones. And then they just kind of do them on repeat, but they like shuffle them around. I think this, is it the sleepover that's on there? I'm not really sure, but it's honestly true. What Dad Bod says is true. My mom used to say the same thing. She used to say that I should just have a camera running all the time. And I was like, I know, but I don't really know how to do that. But I guess I could take one of Anders' GoPros. How long does the battery life last? He's got old GoPros, so I mean, they might last like 4 hours or something, but there's so many times, even when Auden and I are just driving in the car, where I just want to click record on my phone and just record everything she says, because she'll be talking about Home Depot, and she'll be talking about Christmas lights, and she'll be talking about, you know, all these different things. And I just think this is a really magical age. And I know the toddler stage can be really hard for people, but I think it's a really, really magical stage. And I got totally distracted, and I have to say hello to everybody who's here. I saw Rumi earlier post like a little like coffee cozy emote before I actually, like that popped up when I opened OBS. So that must have happened a while ago. We've got DJ, we've got Dad Bods and A-Team. Look at you guys. It's Tuesday. We've got Landrider, Paladroon. How are you guys? And we have Rachel. Oh my gosh. You know what? There is something kind of fun to unpacking, like, wouldn't you say? Kind of, sort of, like setting up house and everything. Is it freezing cold there? She went to Wyoming. It's only like 50. I think it's like 50. I think the high today is 66 or something like that. But today was tacky sweater day, so Charlotte wore her tacky sweater. I have not made my matching tacky sweater, so I would wear that. I would have worn that today, but I haven't made it yet. I'm actually dragging my feet on making a t-shirt for my dad and 2 t-shirts for Anders' dad, because I get so nervous I'm gonna mess them up that I just don't even do it. I'm so afraid I'm gonna get the design wonky, because then I've wasted product and I've wasted a shirt. And it's like a thing I have to get over. So it's snowing. Well, at least it's Christmassy, right? Like, at least it's Christmassy. And, you know, just like, I don't know, like, I love snow for a small amount of time. But when it comes to like longevity and like snow that lasts forever, no, I am not down. I had to check if my Switch was in here. I couldn't remember yeah, snow gets old, and it gets dirty and like black and gross. It piles up on the side of the streets. It's got black water and mud and all sorts of stuff. Like, snow doesn't stay pretty forever. Hey, it's Collector. Happy Tuesday. Ava just had a moment at the grocery store the other day where she grabbed a box of Little Debbie's and says, "These will taste so great," and tosses them in the cart. I ask, "How will you pay for those?" She gives a little shh, which is a thing I say after sentences, and she goes, "I'll just use your money." Yeah, that sounds like something Charlotte would say. Charlotte is always being like, well, they're not that expensive. They're only like a couple dollars. And I don't talk about money in front of her very often, but I really try to we talk about money kind of, but we try to talk about it in a way that to be like, money has meaning, and it depends on, I guess, if something is expensive or not, kind of depends on what you're looking at. Like, $50 for a candy bar is expensive, but $50 for, I don't know, an iPad is not expensive, you know? And it's just hard to kind of differentiate, but she's so clueless about it. But yeah, I can totally see Charlotte saying that. You can buy anything with one of those magic cards. Or yeah, like the time when I was hosting at PF Chang's and some guy had his credit card company, American Express. He had a black American Express. And, oh, I don't think $1 for a candy bar is expensive. I think $2 for a candy bar is kind of expensive, but I'll pay $1 for a candy bar, totally. But the problem with Walmart checkout is they always only have the share sizes. So you can't just get a regular sized Milky Way, which is my candy bar of choice. You can't just get a regular size. You have to get like the one with two bars in it. And it's like $2.50 or $2.28. But I'm so desperate for a candy bar that I'm like, whatever, I'll just buy it. And then I'm like, I'll share, but then I never do. I never do share. It depends. If I buy a candy bar when I'm out with my kids, then I have to share. But if I'm out alone, which is rare, then I will get myself a candy bar. But I was hosting at PF Chang's and some guy had his American Express call and make a reservation for him. Okay. We're talking about like little tiny hometown Utah. Okay. This isn't like some crazy place where lots of famous people come to eat or anything. It was like a Friday afternoon or something. And when he came in, he said, my credit card called and made a reservation for me. And I said, okay, what's the name? And he goes, my credit card company called called and made a reservation for me. And I was like, okay. I remember I was the one that took the call, but it had been like 4 hours ago. So I was like, okay, but I still need a name for your reservation. And he proceeds to pull his card out, his Black American Express out, kind of give it a little shake and put it down on the thing and kind of give it a little shake. Good night, baby girl. Where's your dino blankie? Okay, good night. I love you. Utah Mafia, maybe. And, oh, good night, love. Mwah. Love you. What? Oh my gosh. Good night, puppy. I love you. Good night. I love you. Oh my gosh, I have to do a marker. I'm thinking of remaking my channel trailer on Twitch because all of it is really old footage and that would be a really good one. But anyway, yeah, he like kind of like flashed it at me and I was like, I'm still gonna need a name. It took him 5 minutes to give me a name. He just kept saying, well, I'm a pretty high paying customer and my credit card company. I don't care, man. Not to mention flashing a Black American Express card at a hostess doesn't do anything. I make hourly. I don't make tips. So that has totally, was his name on the credit card? I don't know. It was black. I couldn't see. He was standing far away from me. It would have been awkward if I'd been like, oh, okay, you're so-and-so. Like I couldn't see what it was. He was standing too far away from me. And I think he realized that doing this was gonna be too, like, with the card was gonna be too much. But he did take it out and like flash it. And I was like, dude, I just need your name. Like your party number. Like, I don't know. And I feel like I even was like, I remember I was the one that took the phone call, but I apologize. I don't remember your name. You need to give me your name. I mean, I could not believe how. And then Post Malone comes in and makes restaurants entirely in pink. Post Malone has this thing going with Raising Cane's chicken fingers, which is kind of wild, but okay. I guess when you have enough money, like Shaq, you can just kind of dip your fingers in all sorts of things. Shaq has like all these chicken restaurants. He owns a bunch of 7-Elevens and he's got all sorts of things. Like, why not? You know, you got income coming in from all sorts of different places. That's what I would do. If I had finances like that, I would just open all sorts of things. You know, you don't actually have to play a part in it. You just own the property and own the business. So like, I don't know. It was just the weirdest thing. I just thought, this doesn't matter. Like if you want to be treated really, really well by your server, I guess you can kind of lay a Black American Express out on the table. But I also think that that's just really self-righteous. It's like, you don't have anything to prove to anybody. Just be a good person, take care of your server. If they do a good job, great. Although I have such a problem with I have such a problem with tipping culture. I hate it so much. If you can't afford to pay your employees a livable wage, you shouldn't push that off on your customers and pay them $2.15 an hour and then have your customers tip them, because even customers that are really nice people are going to have bad days and they're going to stiff somebody on a tip, or they're going to tip somebody less because they're just in a bad mood. And I just think that's really unfair. Hey, it's Jane and Hayes. So today was, my hair's dirty and I need to wash it and I don't have time. So thank you. I actually don't ever remember tuning into an E3, so I can't really say I miss any of that. I actually just really look forward to Nintendo Directs. And Nintendo Directs are really exciting for me. I like them a lot. I liked the Game Awards, but the thing I liked the most about the Game Awards was watching it with you guys. That was probably the best. So realistically, we could watch pretty much anything together and it would be fun. So Game Awards were fun, but I asked this question last time. Who is in charge of the Game Awards? Is it just the host guy that was just kind of like, you know what? I really love video games and I want to hand out awards. Is he just some billionaire that has lots of money? Because why aren't actual like gaming companies putting this on? Or how come, I mean, I don't know. I guess the Oscars aren't done by like an actual movie studio, but I mean, they're kind of done by like Hollywood. Yeah, we should create our own Game Awards. Yeah, being guilt tripped into tipping is really uncomfortable. And I just, like, the only time I ever feel like I need to actually leave a tip is when I'm being served by somebody at a restaurant, or because I worked in the beauty industry, I feel slightly more pressure to tip with a service that I receive if I were to go get lash extensions or my hair or whatever. But I really only feel that way because I worked in the beauty industry. But my problem with the beauty industry is the fact that most of the time, the whole time, whether those workers are being paid hourly or they're being paid commission, which most of the time they're being paid commission, that's just extra money on top of it. They're being paid a commission. They're being paid, I don't know, 32% of whatever you're paying for the service. And so if people get mad at you for not tipping when they've already made, I don't know, $35 off of that 1 hour long appointment, so they essentially just made $35 in an hour, I don't see why you have any right to get angry with that. And I had girls at my salon that I managed that would say that. They'd be like, well, you know, I'd say, well, so-and-so called and they complained and said their lashes aren't staying on very well. And they'd be like, oh, well, she doesn't tip me very well, so it's not that big of a deal. Okay, wait. You are being paid. You get a paycheck every 2 weeks. Like, I know how much you make because I started where you are and I made the same amount of commission. I was as busy as you. I know how much your paychecks are. So you are basically lowering your bar for what the service you are offering because they didn't give you extra money. I had the hardest time with that. And I used to get really frustrated with my girls when they would, and I'd have to be like, yeah, that's not how we do things here. Like, we're a team here and I can't have people complaining about you because you don't feel like they give you extra money or enough extra money. Now, if somebody wants to go above and beyond and then they get a really great tip out of it, awesome. But don't give a bottom, like a lower, don't offer crappier service when you're still being paid for that service. That really, really irritates me. But like when you're at like Torchy's Tacos, all they do is take your order and then it has a thing for a tip. And I'm like, no, I've been a cashier. I know what a cashier does. A wild Andrew has appeared wearing my Hyperlight Drifter shirt. That's crooked. That's why he has it. It's because it's crooked. Yes. So this is a very aesthetic of Hyperlight Drifter. It is a purple shirt and it's got lots of purples and pinks and everything. I love Hyperlight Drifter a lot, but anyway, Rachel says, when you go to Starbucks or something and they want me to leave a tip for what? For taking my order? For filling your cup? Like, I totally get, hey, Choppa, how are you? Happy Tuesday. Yeah. Have you ever played Hyperlight Drifter? Hyperlight Drifter is great. I had a hard time describing it to the Hobby Lobby cashier the other day. He asked me about my sweater and I was like, well, it's like it's kind of, because it's not a side scroller. We talked about this, right? It's not a side scroller. It's not, and I almost threw out Tunic, but then I was like, what if he's never played Tunic? I don't know. It's kind of a top-down 3D. I don't know. I'm not really sure. It's just weird. Like all of a sudden, like, okay, wait, I missed a whole bunch of things. Almost like being guilt tipped into tripping. I hate having to explicitly change to no tip in situations when it's not deserved. Shane loves to tip well for good service, but turning around and grabbing my brownie from a glass case isn't good service. I agree with that. Like, well, and now you see videos of people that are like, I literally was just served by a robot and it's asking for a tip.
I actually saw an article the other day saying that studies are showing that people are actually less inclined now to leave a tip when they're prompted by a screen.
Oh, yeah. People are less inclined to leave a tip when they're prompted by a screen. Absolutely. Because then it just makes you feel weird. And then you just get frustrated. And then you're just like, no, I'm going to freaking stick it to this company or whatever. And it's not even the employee's fault. I don't know. Yeah. If there's an actual honest to goodness service being involved, like Paladrin says, I am fine. Like if I feel like a girl did an outstanding job on my lashes or an outstanding job on my hair or whatever. But like I said, I feel mostly guilty not tipping when I get my hair cut simply because I worked in the beauty industry and like, I know what it's like, but I also know those people are getting paid and they're getting paid more than somebody that's probably working at Starbucks.
I have a hard time tipping to go at a restaurant, even though I worked in a restaurant and the to-go people would always complain about not getting tips or getting low tips. Because they're not doing anything more than the person at McDonald's is doing.
Yeah,
like,
that's true. They're just boxing up food.
That's all somebody at McDonald's is doing.
Mm-hmm. I don't blame you about being picky, about people. Thanks for the clip, Alex. How are you? So good to see you. Ander, I'm excited for Anders' show off that clip. We got that clip of him showing off the shirt. It's kind of like, well, and not only that, but now, like Trappa said, like now you're expected to tip 20%, 25%, 30%. And like, I get it. Everybody's fallen on hard times, but at the same time, it's not my responsibility to pay someone else's bills when they are working at an establishment. It should be that establishment's like job to pay their employees a livable wage. And I've always disagreed with the whole tipping culture, always disagreed with it. But yeah, it's totally gotten out of hand because now we have like robots, people that are just getting their own drink from like a cooler and then going up to a self-serve kiosk and then it asking for a tip. Not even a human being, not a human in sight. Totally crazy to me. I don't know. I've seen the ads for an automatic cashier asking for money for a dog refuge and being treated as a butthead because he chooses no. Yeah, but how can you even be sure? How can you even be sure that your money's going toward a dog refuge? Like that's part of the problem too. Because I heard that whenever you're at a, I heard that whenever you're checking out at a place and they're like, would you like to round up to the nearest dollar and donate to, I don't know, whatever it is, like St. Jude's or like Ronald McDonald House or whatever. Like I'm all for those causes. I think they're great. But I saw something on a podcast. It was one of those visual kind of like video podcast type situations. Maybe this isn't true. I don't know. But they said that company has already paid that money and they're basically just asking you to refill the coffer. They're not going to take your donation and then send it off to Ronald McDonald House or whatever. They've already paid that charity, but now they're just looking to make up what they lost. And that kind of made me like, I was like, oh gosh, is that true? Because like, I get it on one hand, but at the same time, I'm like, look, you're a businessman. If you want to give to charity, I think that's great. But I can also, we give a lot to our church. We pay tithing, which is 10% of all our income, our increase, if you will. We pay 10% of all our increase. That is across the board. That is what the church teaches. You pay 10% of your increase. And that offers welfare help for people. That offers opportunities for people to serve missions. That offers opportunities to build temples, meeting houses, help with humanitarian efforts. The church has a really big humanitarian and welfare thing. We've got bishop storehouses where people can go and purchase really high quality food for a lot less than at the grocery store when they're falling on hard times. And that is what tithing goes toward. And so whenever I feel like really, really crappy about like turning down Salvation Army or whatever, I have to remind myself, but I do give. And I feel better, me personally, I feel better giving to my church because I know that my church is going to put it into a place that it needs to go. I see it through when Ander has to, not that I know who he's meeting with, but he meets with people that are on welfare and need help and need some, this month in particular is really hard for a lot of people. And so I know that my tithing, what little I make from like Twitch or whatever, and the tithing that, Ander pays on whatever he makes, I know that it's going in the right place. But with like a charity, if you just say, yeah, I'll round up and you can donate that extra 25 cents or whatever to St. Jude's Hospital. I don't know if that's going to St. Jude's. I have no idea. Paladrin says the one service related tip exception I have is when I don't know who it's going to, like a restaurant where I'm helped by a few different people. Well, yeah, that's also true. Because if you check out at like, well, let's take Torchy's Tacos, for instance. Like, there are a bunch of people that work there. There are cooks, there are people that bust the tables and like serve the food, but it's not servers. You have a number, right? Like Panera or like, whatever, a place like that, like a sandwich place or whatever. You have a number that goes on your table and then somebody just brings your food out, takes your number and leaves. They don't come like refill your drink. They don't come like, they're not your server. They're just they bring food out from the kitchen. They're called a back waiter, I guess, or whatever. But like, who's the tip going to? If I leave $3, is that going to get split 3 ways? Like, I have no idea. That's a really, really good point. What a time to be alive. I know. And it just gets worse. It just gets worse and worse and worse. Like, I've seen all the really funny videos of like a mom like changing her baby's diaper and then like she holds up a phone and is like, if you could just fill out this survey. The surveys are out of control too. Totally out of control. Hey, John, how are you? How are you healing, by the way? Are you doing okay? Or where you get your food yourself. Yeah, from like a sushi, like a conveyor belt or something like that. Or yeah, like if you're going through like like Rachel said, with Starbucks, you could pick up a sandwich and you could pick up I guess they are making drinks, but still like that is your job, is to make drinks. You're being paid an hourly for that. I don't know how much the hourly is. I don't know, but to tip or not to tip, that is the question. I tip beauty services and I tip servers if I'm at a restaurant and they're actually like serving our table. But I do not tip. I also don't order food out. If I go to pick up food that's like to go, I go pick it up myself. I don't have pizzas delivered. I don't have food delivered. I don't have anything like that because I know that I'm going to feel like I need to pay that person a tip and I don't want to do that. So I get my girls in the car and we go pick up the pizza or whatever. We take Stixel with us because Stixel, nobody wants to mess around with Stixel because she sounds really scary. Honestly, I'm a little depressed. I refused to be a life coach for someone, Ander, and now they're sad. We were just talking about life coaches yesterday. I assure you, I am not qualified to be your life coach. Healing nicely. Thinking of actually leaving the house tomorrow and getting food, which would be a change from the past 2 weeks. I am glad nobody leaves a tip at Bancho Sushi because that would just make me feel even more anxious because I'm already doing so much. You know who should tip me? That freaking Mer girl, that Mer sea people, that sea princess. She should tip me for sure. Hey, Mac, how are you? Good to see you. Yeah, Anders like, I don't have any.
Your life coach tips are free.
Yeah, my life coach tips are free, man. I offer them here on Twitch. My dad doesn't, the dad bod says my dad doesn't tip extra for the mandated tip for X amount or more people. His theory is if they think they are worth X amount, that is what they get. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really know. I don't really know like what the rule is anymore, but I remember there was all this big blow up when Oprah claimed that what did Oprah say, Ander? Do you remember? She said she only tips 10%. Do you remember that? On her show, she was like, well, I only tip 10%. And I was thinking, yeah, but 10% for you is like your bill is probably really high. So 10% of a couple $100s, that's a pretty good tip. But that doesn't mean, but people follow what Oprah says, or at least they used to. And they were going to be like, oh, well, Oprah only tips 10%. And so if you go in and order a $20 meal and then take up a bunch of the server's time and then only tip 10%, that's not the same. That's not the same thing. Good news from the orthopedist. The pain in my foot isn't a broken bone anymore. Just plantar fasciitis. Oh, I've heard that is awful. Also, Andrew has a broken foot. Don't you, buddy?
Yeah, it's
Is it better?
I think it's mostly healing, but I think I'm still careful with it.
Yeah, he broke his foot a while back and he never actually got it like looked at or fixed or anything. Maybe I can almost guarantee that wasn't plantar fasciitis. I was there when he cracked his foot into the side of the door. And I was like, ooh, man, that is a bad situation. Thanks to Chain. Was it Chain? I bought Dune today for $5 on iTunes because I realized you can watch your Apple downloads on anywhere that you have the app. You don't have to watch it on an Apple device. Now that they have like the Apple TV app or whatever, you can just watch, so we can watch it on our TV. Because Anna was like, what is the point of having a movie that you can't watch on your TV? And I was like, oh, I guess that's true. But then I remembered, yeah, our big giant TV. So I bought it for $5. So thanks for telling me about that. I also wrapped Hogwarts Legacy today and put it under the tree. It's to Charlotte and me. I think I put from Charlotte to Charlotte and Mama from Papa. He doesn't even know. Yeah, fasciitis is supposed to be really, really awful. I am so sorry. I am so sorry. Dad Bods was at a restaurant and he asked them to remove the 18% tip and they wouldn't because our party was more than 6 people. He straight up told them, you would have gotten 30% if you would have removed the 18%. So he's basically saying, don't tell me how much to tip. I'll take care of you myself. I can get behind that. I can totally understand that. Wait a minute. What is the event that's coming up? Hey, it's Alcondros! Top watched streamer. That makes me so happy. You guys are so kind. Oh, I do. I have a calendar. Party.
I'm a stool. Sit on me. Nope.
This is the VIP visit. What is the party? I have a Marlin party? When did this happen? Fresh! It is so good to see you. How are you? Cheers to Rachel. Rachel, we just moved out of our ward. I'm not saying her last name, but she is, she's here watching right now.
Hi, Rachel.
I can't tell you how many times I've been like, man, I wish Rachel were here so we could get together and eat pizza and just chat in my kitchen.
Are they in their destination yet?
Yeah, she says she's cleaning and unpacking. Makes me so happy to see all of you guys. If you watch Dune on 4 inches of a screen, I'm judging you. It belongs on a 3 foot. It's true. It is true. But now I feel good because I bought it. So now I can watch it whenever I want. I still have to find time to watch Lord of the Rings before it has to go back to the library. Okay, we have to find it. We have to find a baby whale. We have to serve the food that the girl wants, the puppet girl wants. And we have to build up the trust with the sea people. Okay. Okay, well then we'll use... It's morning? Okay. Okay, wait. How am I supposed to catch a marlin? You won't find them here tomorrow. I beg to differ, actually. Andrew only cares about Rachel. I don't think he knew I was talking to him. I think he thought I was still talking to you guys. How are you supposed to, like...
I only care about Rachel.
Sorry. I was saying that I wasn't gonna... I turned somebody down to be their life coach. I did not. Okay. So these all... Where do you find marlin? Ander, where do you find marlin?
The ocean.
Cool. I am in the ocean. That sounds great. Are they deep?
They're typically considered a
Hey, it's Jay!
not like an ultra.
25% to be my life coach.
They're considered an offshore fish, not an inshore fish. I don't know.
Here's what I'll do. Here's the life coach I'll be. I'll just I'll just teach you all the lessons of the church. and then you just become a member of the church, and then all your problems will go away. I'm just kidding. That is totally not how it works. Oh my gosh, did I say hi to Cody? I saw what Cody said. Did I say hello to Cody? Oh my gosh, I feel like I totally missed that. If I didn't, I'm so sorry.
Is this Dave the diver?
Yes.
You're supposed to dive? What are you, spearfishing for a marlin?
I don't know.
Who's gonna spear who first?
I have a I have a trap that catches, it's a net trap that catches big fish. But I've been catching tuna with it. But I think marlin are bigger than tuna.
Well, it depends on the tuna.
Okay, okay. Freshest Wonka, please let us know how it is, because I hear that it's actually not bad. I was really skeptical. I did not need a Wonka origin story, but Ander reviews. What we need to do is we need to have another Ask Ander Anything, because that went over really, really well. We had an AAA where people could just ask questions, because Ander's a bishop and he knows a lot more. He also served a mission, so he spent a lot of time teaching people, and I'm still kind of like, I don't know, let me check with Ander. From the server's point of view, so many people won't tip, so they may miss out on someone who would have tipped more, but large tables takes all their time, so it puts them in that position. It would be great if restaurants paid more, but then we pay more for the food, because one thing will always be true. Businesses will always pass on expenses unless they can't for some strange reason. He's right. Remind me what I'm supposed to be getting. Oh, yes. Okay, here. Oh, that's right. We got a rice vegetable. We got a rice farm. I need coral trout and I need a harlequin hind. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. I feel prepared. I feel ready. Let's do this. Let's take a swig. I'll be your free life coach. You can do it. Just change your mindset. Just change your mindset. Just believe. You're not believing hard enough. Hey, it's Lindsay! Oh my goodness. 3 months. That's so little. I don't really miss those days of my babies, but like I can certainly appreciate seeing other little ones that are that age. Okay. We're possibly looking for a baby wheel. I do really love this music. Oh. Yeah, that's good. Oh, I also have enough money to update my drone. Or upgrade. Oh, I don't want you. A whale? Where does the whale hang out? Okay, there will be like a little diamond over the fish I need to get, correct? Oh, that's a marlin! Ah! Oh my gosh. I think that is marlin. Oh! Ander! Get in here! Ah! I'm taking out a marlin! Oh my gosh. Oh! Yeah! We got him! Oh no! I'm gonna use my drone. It's too early. It's too early in the fishing. Yep, such is newborns. Or 3 months, yeah. Yep, poop and spit up. It's pretty much it. Oh my gosh, that was such a surprise. I thought I was going to need my trap. I thought about putting it down, but Andrew's gonna be like, you what? You shot a marlin with an underwater rifle? What? He said, are you spearfishing? Or who's gonna harpoon who first? He did get me one time. Okay, so do I need any, well, I guess I do. I know, right? Well, it's okay. I can show him the VOD later. Maybe I'll record that. Be like, look, this is what I did. Is that a Titan triggerfish? Oh, no. You are not what I need. Oh, you are what I need. Okay, yeah, these little green guys. Wait. Come on. Yeah, Harlequin Hind. And then what was the other one I needed? He was red. A coral something fish. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Shoot all the fish! I know, I kind of feel bad, but... Are you, whoa! The Olo happened? Hey, it's Martin! I just shot a marlin. Okay, funny story about that. First of all, when somebody new their first message in chat, it goes Olo, like in my headphones. You guys can't hear it, but I can, so I don't miss anybody in chat. And at the same time Martin sent his message and I heard that shark went and saw me. Olo. No. Ah! Shooting fish in a ocean. Where's a oh, I need some O2 like stat. Shoot, now I forgot what I was gonna say. I was gonna say Sushi Grace. Maybe I don't think I should change my name, but I do like the sound of that. It sounds very fun. Sushi Grace. Sushi Grace. Shooting fish in a barrel. That was definitely better. I feel like that was better. I'm glad I didn't warp. What are you? Like you... The ones I need are marked with that little diamond. No, we're not gonna do any boxing. No. Absolutely not. Not gonna happen. So... Oh, crap! Oh, crap! Double crap! Oh my gosh! I pushed the wrong button! I need some boxing gloves. Okay, nope, you're bad news. So they switch that button around every single time they do something like that where you're getting charged by something or something like that. The button changes and it totally skews, it messes with my head. Oh, life coach. I would never be able to be anybody's life coach. I can certainly give advice where I feel like I can give advice, but at the same time, I don't feel like, I honestly don't feel like I'm qualified to give that kind of, I mean, advice is something that friends do, right? You know, so if somebody has a real issue with something or whatever, then, you know, we ask advice and we we should have saved the drone. Maybe. Nope, that is definitely not gonna work. Oh, work fast, Dave. What is the difference between the little red thing on top of the fish? Yeah, like that guy, and then like the purple. Does purple mean they will kill you a lot faster? They're like way more dangerous. Oh. Yeah, that was a barracuda. Patterned my life after you. Well, I will say you're very kind. I will say that it's really easy to sit and be plucky and happy for 2 hours on stream, but there are definitely days where I'm like, so frustrated about certain things, and it's really easy to kind of pull it together for 2 hours and be like, yeah, everything's great, I'm stressed out, but it's fine. And then after the stream, be like, everybody into the kitchen now. I need help. We've got to clean. We've got this happening.
Everyone.
Not that I
Then
yell
good
at my
news, everyone.
family. I don't yell at my kids. I really try to not, you know. Wow, a year? Really? Almost a year? Time flies when you're getting life coached. Thank you so much for the resub, Dad Bods. I appreciate that so much. I really do. Oh my gosh. I heard it. Are we talking on the phone right now? Like what? Yeah, it's not easy for me to get, I know. I'm just an energetic, animated person pretty much all the time. But I definitely have stormy days. I definitely have rain cloud days where I have a little rain cloud over me. And there are definitely days where I'm just angry. Like I feel, like I said, it's really easy to kind of perk up and be like, woohoo, let's party. Let's play Dave the Diver and find a whale and catch a barracuda and blah, blah, blah. But, oh, thank you, Martin. Thank you so much for the hype train. I still have to figure out what to do for hype trains. But there are I feel so overwhelmed. I have shirts I need to make. I have presents I need to wrap. I've got this ward Christmas party coming up that I still have to make things for. I got to go pick up stuff for my mother-in-law tonight. And I'm no different than anybody else. Like we're all struggling with all this. We're all struggling with so many things. The holidays make it so much harder because there's so many extra things. Charlotte has a concert coming in 2 days, and I need to go buy her pajama pants because she wants to wear Christmas pajamas to school. It's just too much. Oh my gosh, Choppa, I love you. Thank you so much for the bits. I appreciate that. Do I take a check? I do not take a check. Oh, I hear it. It's right here. Where are you, little guy? Wait, what? Oh, okay. Wait, do I have those guys already? Hype trains. Oh, man. I gotta... Oh, no, those are the fish I need. Oh, my gosh. Oh! And they're right next to a shark. Oh, that is not what I meant to do. Okay. Oh, I feel so overwhelmed. Oh, my gosh. No! I gotta go find that baby wheel. Oh, I was hoping I get to shoot it once and then get the harpoon. Oh, Chaos, welcome, and thank you so much for the bits. That is so kind of you guys. That helps me and my family. Every little bit helps, and that is very, very kind of you guys. Charlotte's Christmas presents. Actually, we're pretty much done shopping for Charlotte and her Christmas presents. How? How is those things? How did it get stuck behind that pile of rocks? I don't know. Whoa! Thank you so much for those bits! I'll buy Charlotte a sub to your channel. Charlotte doesn't have she doesn't have a Twitch account. Wait. Oh, that's a thing. We have decided to get Charlotte an aquarium. That was Andrew's idea, and I'm totally down. Yeah. So that's his thing. That is his thing. I was like, that is 100% on you, my dude. I'm not gonna put that together. You are 100% responsible. So I was gonna go get her a couple more things, but when he said that, I was like, oh no, like I'm done. I'm not gonna buy her anything else. I was gonna go to that box lunch store and everything, but she will be absolutely thrilled. She's wanted a little mini aquarium to just like sit in her room and be like a nightlight, you know? I forgot about this. Baby wheel! Oh my gosh. Oh, I thought it was just gonna come out. Oh my. Goldfish you expect to die will live forever and become enormous. No, wait just a second. I gotta go find more of those redfish. What am I holding on to? What is in my pack? Barracuda, coral trout. I have 2 barracudas. I'm going to discard one because I'd rather get more coral trout if I can find them. But first, I need to find some O2 for shizzle. Oh. I really need to upgrade my drone. My favorite message. If you proceed, an event will end you. Surprise. Where do you find... I've already been down here. Where do you find... I guess I have one more day to find that red coral fish, don't I? Almost locked my phone in my storage cabinet in my office. Yikes. No, that sounds like a bad situation. Oh, he's gonna come after me. There you are. Oh my gosh. Why do you have to hang out next to the scariest fish in the ocean? Ah! Ow. Okay, you are what I need. You. Oh. Yeah. Okay, we're away from the shark now. Dang it. Come on. Oh, I need this. That was really weirdly well timed. Okay. Come on, buddy. You can do it. Seriously? Oh my gosh, he's right there! Oh! Oh! Bad situation. Ooh! 20 bucks, there's a huge shark holding the baby whale hostage, and its cries to lure you to your doom. You know what? At this point, I wouldn't be surprised about anything. I wouldn't be surprised if I have to go in and fight. Yeah, no, I wouldn't be surprised about any of that. Nope. 100%. Shark holding a baby whale hostage? Totally. Totally can see that happening. Shark head? Shark person? Yeah, I could totally see that too. Shark head person. Shark. Oh, this doesn't have a thing on it anymore. Does that mean I don't need any more of them? Because I know I have white trevally, and yet those. Oh, 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 oh. The special customer.
Wow.
Shoot, I wish I could check my phone underwater. Hey, Uber, how are you? Good to see you. Happy Tuesday. And Boyaki. Cheers. Cheers to you guys. We had one we accidentally left unattended for a week and a half while traveling, and it was fine when we got back. Oh, well, there you go. Oh my gosh, Sarah! I am so honored. We're just, you know, fishing. Actually, we are going to find a baby wheel.
News, everyone.
It's a baby wheel! Thank you so much for the resub. I appreciate that a lot. Thank you so much, Sarah. We're about to find a baby whale. Woo! It's gonna be a good time. It's gonna be you know what? I'm going to refrain from taking out that barracuda because I have no idea what's in store for me trying to save this baby wheel. I also still have I also caught a marlin. So, oh, that was my funny story. Okay, so here's my funny story about marlins. Andrew and I had our, oh yeah, thanks. It's like it's actually not really a sweater. It's not thick, but it's just like got this little kind of loose turtleneck kind of thing, and it's long sleeved, and it's kind of like A-line. I really love it, but since it's long sleeved, I only pull it out. Oh, run! Okay. Yes, once entering, an event will proceed that will end with you. Returning to the boat. Barracuda! Oh, I'm so sorry you're eating a disappointing lunch. Here's my lunch. Cheers! I had a late breakfast. Bacon, egg, sandwich on a bagel. So Andrew and I went on our honeymoon in Puerto Vallarta, Mexico, and it was lovely. We were there for 2 weeks. It was all from his dad. It was like his dad's gift. That's a whole different story. But it was really lovely. And we were pretty poor, but we were like, hey, it's our honeymoon. Like, let's do something, you know, really let's try and do something really fun. But we actually both got colds right when we got there. So we just didn't feel super great, like going out everywhere. And so we kind of just hung out at the condo, and the condo was part of like all these condominiums that were on a private beach. And so we really just spent a lot of time just laying out on the beach, walking around, you know, like walking hand in hand. Anyway, so we finally ventured into like Puerto Vallarta. We finally ventured into the city, and we took a bus in the city, and we were walking around, and we were walking along the beach, and they had one of those tourist things. Yay! Sick on vacation. Hooray! Have fun on your meeting, Chapa. I hope it is a good meeting and didn't have to could have been an email. You know what I mean? You know those meetings? But we came across one of those little pavilions that had all the touristy stuff, and they had all these little like pamphlets. And Andrew goes, you know what we should do? We should go marlin fishing. And I was like, marlin fishing. Marlin. Oh, you mean like the little clownfish in Finding Nemo? That was the dad's name. And Andrew goes, no. And he pulls out like a pamphlet and showed me what marlin fishing was. And I opened it up and I said, this fish is like 700 pounds. And he was like, yeah, that's a marlin. And I said, what? And he was like, yeah, it's really fun. They strap you to the boat. No, absolutely not. And actually, we decided not to do it because we didn't feel great because we had colds and because it was a lot of money. And would we have probably like worked on, like, would it have probably been worth it? Probably. But come to find way later, I get really seasick. So it's a really good thing we didn't fork out all that money that we didn't even really have as newlyweds to go out and marlin fish, because I would have just been throwing up on the side of the boat the entire time. I can almost guarantee it. Yeah, I was like, no way. Nope. But seasickness wasn't even a thing in my head at the time, but it wasn't until like years later that I was like, wow, I am really prone to seasickness. So I will never go on a cruise. I will never... Oh, it's called the Baby Whale's Cave. I'll never go on a cruise. I'll never... No. There's a baby whale! It seems frightened. There's probably... Something's gonna come busting out of that wall. Oh my gosh, we're supposed to go love on it. What? I'm supposed to pat it? How? Oh, I'm loving on it. What? That was so unexpected. Yeah, you should. How? Is it just petting on its own? Like, I'm not pushing any buttons? We're building affinity with a baby whale. Yeah, what Dave doesn't murder, he gives love to. Let's keep on petting it. Yeah, what, you got a mouse in your pocket, Dave? Oh my gosh. Oh, who's your good boy? Who's your good girl? I don't know. I don't know with whales. Oh, baby whale. Of all the things that could have happened in this cave, it's 100% not what I imagined. Nope. Way to go, Dave. If we go to a brighter area, the mom should come. There is a tiger shark that is just hanging out, like, right outside the Baby Whale's Cave. Great. Oh, I don't have to do that. That's right. He's gonna bring it back up the way, yeah. Okay, so have you played Dredge, Sarah? I played Dredge. I just streamed it a couple months ago, actually, and it was so fun. I loved it. It was so fun. Oh yeah, I do have to lead it up there. Gosh dang it, all to heck. And so I had been told by a couple people that there was like a Dredge. Oh crap. I had been told that there were some... Oh, have you guys seen the guy on social media that tells stories with this voice mod? I'm gonna have to like make a redeem about telling stories with this voice mod or something. He'll be like, when I was in high school, when I was in college, I lived in the dorms, and there were some guys who had a fake samurai sword fight in the hallway, but then one of them actually got stabbed, and now this barracuda is trying to attack me. I thought the game was paused. I was wrong. Yeah, that's what you get. Out the window. Huh. Yeah. Stay away from my baby whale. Heck yeah. Okay, I need some O2. I didn't realize they were going to start attacking while I was... Anyway, so, somebody had said that there was a Dredge DLC, or a Dredge Dave the Diver type situation happening, and I thought it was a new game that was coming. Oh my. Oh man, this is all gonna go to waste. Oh, this is all gonna go to waste. I'm just gonna shoot you all. Sucks to be all y'all. Sucks for you. Ah! Sucks for me! Oh! Oh! We gotta get rid of this stuff. And that stuff too, because I can't move very fast. I didn't realize it was DLC for this game. So I actually have not watched the ad because I don't want to ruin it for me. And I am very excited because it looks like it's gonna be a great, I'm sure, even just from like the thumbnail of the trailer, the game trailer. Get him, Derry! Get him, Dave! Oh my gosh! This is so stressful! I don't want your nasty meat. I know, right? A whale can swim so much faster than these lionfish. Seriously, for the love. There's so many. There were not that many here before. Ow. I am gonna run out of oxygen. No, I gotta get rid of my meat. I'm doing this for you, baby whale. I'm doing this for you. Dredge was so much fun. I only got the main ending. I didn't go through and do like everything because there was something... What was it that I was playing? Or what was it that just came out? Was it Tears of the Kingdom right after I finished that? I don't remember what it was, but I wasn't willing to go back on stream and try and do all the different extra things. But Dredge was a blast. It was really fun. It was unique. It was really fun. I really liked it. So I am really excited to see what they have to cross over this. But at the same time, like, I don't want to get in the water with what I saw in Dredge. Heck no. Whew. There's some crazy things in Dredge, man. Bad situations. Okay, all right. This took forever. Yeah, that was really close, Dave, but you did it. Okay, baby whale. We're not that far from the surface, right? They don't add or reveal too much about the game. It's just setting the mood for the new Dave job. Paranormal diver or satanic devilfish diver. Yeah? Are you freaking kidding me? Oh, and I don't even have any... Oh, there's some. Okay. I have a knife. I have a teeny little knife. Okay, we're gonna get rid of this, and we're gonna get rid of this, and we're gonna get rid of the barracuda meat. And we're gonna get rid of this barracuda meat, because I would rather have shark meat. Ooh, haha. Okay, you ready? Oh, what's going on, buddy? What's the matter? Oh! I thought he was dead! Oh my gosh. That was so bad. Oh, that was terrible. Yeah, okay. No, I need... No! I need... Oh my gosh! Is he there? Can I get him? Yeah! Okay. Alright, we're gonna take all this shark meat. I can't move! I can't. Baby whale. Yeah, we should have ridden the baby whale. Speaking of whales, have any of you seen the movie Whale Rider? It is a lovely movie. Highly recommend it. Absolutely beautiful. Made me cry. Also, speaking of, I didn't answer this, I meant to earlier, but I agree 100% with what Rumi said about the granddad episode of Bluey. Oh my gosh. That one makes like ugly tears cry every single time. And in the second Bluey album, they have that song from Granddad. They have Granddad's theme, and then they have that moment from the very end of the Granddad episode. And ever since my mom passed away, I cannot listen to it. I just can't. Oh my gosh. Like, I needed a really good cry, and so I decided to watch that episode because I hadn't seen it yet. That's the episode Ander watched without me, and he broke down crying even just trying to tell me about it. And I was like, okay, well, if you can't even tell me about it, I'm not gonna watch it. And then I felt like I needed some release. What? Because that's 100% what sharks do. I guess that is what sharks do. Oh, Mom! Yeah! Do not mess around. Don't come between a mom and her baby. Don't do it. That was fantastic. Mama! Oh my gosh, Beanie. Oh. That was very epic and I loved it. I was like, into my head, I was like, oh my gosh, how much ammo do I have? Ah, I have these 2 traps, but I don't know if the traps work on sharks. I forgot about the mom. Yeah, the episodes of Bluey that make me cry are Baby Race and Granddad. And Sleepy Time, I think. I think Sleepy Time now, probably since I lost my mom, makes me more sad than it did before I lost my mom. But man, Granddad is a rough one. Wow. Do they ride whales in Whale Rider? Yes, kind of. It's not what you think. I know I was kind of between a mom and her baby, but I had just saved her baby. Oh, I feel like I should text my mom later. I haven't been able to bring myself to delete my mom's number out of my phone. Or like take her out of our group text, which is so stupid, but I haven't been able to do that. Well, that was kind of unexpected. Aqua Susie and the lost sushi. Dude, I got so much good meat too. And I got a marlin. I mean, that baby whale could have easily like knocked the crap out of a shark, but that's okay. Okay, I'm glad I'm not the only one, Paladroon, because the idea, like I couldn't bring myself to, oh, no. I think I took her out of the group text, but I had to rename it and I just haven't been able to delete. And every once in a while I think about going back and listening to the last voicemails she left me, but I can't do that right now. I am being more helpful. Oh my gosh. It's gonna give me an amulet, charm, nope. Oh, okay. We did see whales while we were out in the ocean of Puerto Vallarta. We were out on a boat going towards somewhere. I don't remember where we were going, but we did see whales. We saw whale spouts coming up. That was really, really cool. And Anders saw 2 dolphins. The entire time we were there, he saw 2 dolphins jump up out of the water, and I missed both of them. Bye, Jay! My cousin just started streaming. This is her first solo stream, so I'm going to pop in and support her. That is so cool. Oh. I don't know what that is, but I got something for that. And I also got a marlin. Dude, I got marlin roe, harlequin hind roe, white trevally roe, and coral trout roe. Okay, so I don't really need to be hunting for fish as much anymore. That's actually really helpful. Let's go. Yeah, what is the channel? What's your cousin's channel name? Oh, I've never seen Daddy Drop Off. That's one of the episodes I haven't seen. Row, row, row your boat. I have 3 days to catch a marlin. Oh, you bet I'm going to catch a whole lot of marlin. And what do I have to get for a hint for the VIP guy? To do. Oh, I need rice. Okay. How... Can I go back to Bancho Sushi, like, right now? Oh, yes, I can. Okay, awesome. Yeah, I have to feed the puppet. My gosh. I swam with dolphins once too, and that was really, really fun. That was super fun. I have a picture, a great picture. I've been meaning to put it on my wall, but I haven't had a chance to do that. Who am I kidding? I've just expected date in 2 days, growth stage, sprout. So am I supposed to harvest that? No. What am I supposed to do, my dude? Okay. Rice is not done yet. Okay, cool. Got it. Otto, you're kind of a lifesaver, actually, man. Like, you just decided randomly. Yeah, Dave the farmer, Dave the fish farmer, Dave the diver, Dave, and then with the dredge crossover DLC, he's going to be Dave the exorcist, really. Because everything is like devilfish. Crazy. Depth at night? Ooh, that sounds terrifying. Oh no, depth is everywhere. Like depth is just all sorts of things. Depth is how deep. Okay, all right, that makes sense. I was like, the deep depths at night sounds absolutely terrifying. So I can actually use these fish. Okay. What does that mean? Why do they have little hearts? There is something so calming about watching fish swim around, which is one of the reasons we've wanted to get Charlotte a little mini aquarium for a long time because she's afraid of the dark. And so she sleeps with like her closet light on, and then she sleeps with the little night light in her room. And we've been meaning to get her an aquarium forever, and I had just completely forgotten about it. So that's kind of the big Star Dave Valley. If I had a voicemail, I'd hang on to that forever. I'd find a way to get it off my phone, no question about it. Yeah, I have to, I just haven't been able to go and actually listen to them right now, but. So I have a tiger shark. So I don't have to actually. I don't actually have to catch tiger shark now, I guess. Did I not get marlin roe? Maybe I didn't. Oh. Huh? Oh, I did! Oh, cool. Okay. I want to go and... If I go back to the sushi restaurant now, can I add things to the menu and then leave and go fish again? Go, like, dive again? I guess we'll find out. I got Charlotte a bunch of Pokemon stuff this year. And I can't wrap anything for Auden because she's, like, around. So I wrapped some of Charlotte's presents earlier today, and then... Hi from Texas. Are you in Texas? I mean, Texas is like the size of like 6 states. My favorite is when people are like, oh, I know somebody lives in Texas. Do you know so-and-so? I'm like, but Texas is so big. What are you talking about? I do not, do they live in my city? Oh, North Texas. Wait, are you always in North Texas? Hey, it's KM! Cheers, KM. Happy Tuesday. Or is it Tuesday night for you? I think it's Tuesday night for you. Okay, next time I will, yeah. So I can add to the menu now so I don't forget. Okay, what am I supposed to make for, what am I supposed to make for her? For it? For the puppet? I cannot remember what she wants. Okay, she wants white trevally, kelp, and soy sauce. We have a peculiar girl as a customer. I should first prepare white trevally, kelp, and soy sauce. What is that? Hey, it's Scarecrow! And Scarecrow, it's like tomorrow morning. Scarecrow, do you work evenings? Or are you a zombie and you just never sleep? Or like, what, tell me. Oh, this is it. White trevally, kelp, soy sauce. How do I enhance that? Oh, nope, I don't have enough fish. Okay, I'm gonna add this to the menu. I'm gonna add it to the menu. And then it's also salty. How's it going, Salty? Salty, are you over on the West Coast? Is it cold over there right now? Here for a week helping my brother and mom who had surgery and enjoying some family and holiday time. That is so lovely. That's so good of you. I'm glad you can help out. Gosh, I don't even know what to add at this point. Like, what? Do I still have tuna left over? I do. What is this? Oh, that's the Harlequin Hind sushi. Okay, but I don't want that yet. Okay, that's for the... I have, wait.
What's that?
You need 4 to enhance that? Oh, I have so much. Because deductibles, yeah. For real. It's the end of the year. Everybody's got to get surgery at the end of the year. One of these days, I'll get myself, you know, one of those like mommy makeovers or whatever. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. There are some things I wish I could do since having children. But it would probably happen at the end of the year. Done. Sweet. Can't help but notice they gave you the opportunity to skip that. That's gonna be a no from me. I love those animated. Those are great. Those are great. Okay, so we'll add this to the menu. How much is it to enhance now? I don't know how popular that is, so. Okay, I need to go out and catch more fish. Oh, I need to upgrade my, dronity drone. I do start at 8 p.m., but my sleep time will go wonky, as is my pattern. Sometimes I'll nap beforehand. So you do work in the evenings. You do work nights. One needed heart help and the other needed neck help. Oh, goodness. Yikes. Do I still have one of those? Yes. Weapon enhancement, crafting weapons. Oh, wait a minute. That gave me $100 bucks. Crafting weapons. There are like things you can do for, oh, see this. Oh, I got that. I got a reward point? Oh. I can get an Echo Health bracelet. Okay. Salty says not too bad in the Bay Area. My weather app says 63 and 36. Feels like 58. Okay, so that's about what we are right now. That's what we are. Oh, goodness. I'm supposed to be talking with a British accent. Let's hope it doesn't turn into an Australian accent. I just need to channel Jane. I just need to channel Jane from Tarzan. Mary Poppins. It just all turns Australian after a while because that's all I hear around here. Research shell. Remove jellyfish. Overpopulated invasive fish. Well, that seems easy. I thought I did this. Oh, I need 3 of each. All right, well. So I want to catch another marlin. And then we'll go down. Bye, Lindsay. Thank you so much for being here. It was lovely to see you. Stay safe. Stay safe, and I'm so glad you're there to help your family. Jane, I think Jane from Tarzan. Oh, wait, I forgot I was gonna upgrade my drone. When you're speaking British, you have to emphasize the second syllable in research. You also have to say schedule, vitamins, yogurt, aluminium, and Himalayas. Maybe not have to, but that's what I've heard from a lot of. Schedule is a very, very popular one. Schedule. Trainers are shoes. I have the British audiobook of Harry Potter, and he calls his shoes trainers. And the bathroom is the loo. So take that for what that's worth. You're on queue instead of in line. I do remember that from being in London. People would ask, are you on queue? And I'd be like, what? I don't know. Oh. Oh! Oh my gosh. No! I'm so bad at this! I am such a bad shot. Oh. Ooh! You are scary? Which way did he go? Does the red mean he's not as strong anymore? Does purple mean he's got a lot more life? Should have gone and gotten Ander. Look, Ander, I'm fighting a marlin with a gun! Aren't you proud of me? Yes. I'm not going to kill any more sharks because I have shark roe. I need a biscuit. Have a biscuit, Potter. A what? Have a biscuit. One of the greatest plot twists in fictional history. I like the Doctor Who episode where the War Doctor referred to 10 and 11 as sand shoes and Dickie Bow. I've never seen Doctor Who, but those are quite
the names, man. Oh, see, now we're going in the opposite direction, where everything's hard, you know? Like, it's super hard. Southern, just, you know, you just have them hard R's. Hard R's and hard O's. Get away! Yeah, that is what I said. Leave me alone. You Leave me alone. Got your hard R's. And you can't say oil, because you gotta say it oil, you know? Well, I use this oil on my face. What? I use what now? This oil on my face. What? That just don't make no sense. Finding all sorts of treasures. I had so many clients that talked like this, and goodness me, I loved them for it. I did. Just don't even know. Oh. Overpopulated invasive. Oh, I'm supposed to do that still? Oh, okay. Guess I can still do that. Oh, in your face. What is this? I'm gonna disassemble this. Also peak British. Worcestershire sauce. Wait. Worcestershire sauce. Want some Worcestershire sauce? Worcestershire sauce. Worcestershire. Okay. What else do we have here? What is on that side? I bet it's just kelp. So we're just gonna leave it for now. We're gonna go all the way down into the depths, real deep, and then see if we can find some scary things down there. Oh, I'm supposed to go like figure out if the sea people need stuff, but I will not lie, they did not treat me so well, so like they can wait. You know what I'm saying? One of my favorite videos I ever put together was the compilation of all my voice mods when I was playing Stray. That was so fun. I watch that every once in a while when I just want to get a good laugh. That and the one that I did with my brother when we were playing Little Nightmares, because my brother is just a delight. And he just makes me laugh.
Just makes me laugh so much. Oh my gosh. Oh, and now we even have a stronger gun. Well, things better look out. Better look out. I never used that trap and it disappeared. Oh, that makes no sense. I thought only things that you collected in the ocean, in the blue hole, like disintegrated or whatever when you... Oh, there's a thing right there. Yep. Yes. Okay, so what about crabs? How are we catching crabs? Do we not catch crabs? Or do we get a crab pot? The 10th Doctor wore a suit with high-top sneakers, and the 11th always wore a bow tie. I actually really love that. I've started to wear my high-top sneakers all the time. Like, I used to wear leggings with my... Or I used to wear boots with my leggings, and now I just wear my high-tops with my leggings. I'm a firm believer that leggings are not a replacement for pants, and so I always try to wear a top that covers, like, my booty and comes down at least that low. That's just my personal opinion. But I used to always wear leggings with boots, but now I always wear my high tops with leggings. I had a girl that worked with me at a salon years and years ago that would come into work wearing nothing but a tank top and leggings and high-heeled boots. And I just remember being like, that just does not seem like something professional to wear at work. But I know that everybody thought I was kind of prudish because they all knew that I was a member of the church, and they were all like, oh yeah, of course Susie would say something like that. But I was like, no, really, like if I were the manager of a salon, I would have very little, I wouldn't necessarily be like, okay, well, we all have to wear, that doesn't work. Even with my extra powerful gun. Okay. I just didn't feel like that was really appropriate to wear. Oh! I don't know, maybe I'm crazy. Depends on how the leggings look. Too many are such thin material that yes, not pants. I don't feel like you could see through them, but I just felt like it was just not a very, I don't know. For me, if I'd been a manager, I probably would have been like, look, I don't care if you wear like jeans. I don't need you to come looking like you're business casual or anything, but you definitely need to wear more than just leggings and a tank top. That's like hardly any clothes at all. Like you are at work, you know? I don't know. Maybe that's just me. What are you? I can't remember what you are. Oh, crap. 48. That's a good number. Oh, we got him. Blue spotted stargazer. That's right. I do remember that now. Leggings are more honest than small children. Listen, I am all for being comfortable. I really, really am. I do think you can make leggings look very classy and really, really nice. And like, I love myself some leggings. Don't get me wrong. Like, I love it. But I've definitely seen outfits where I'm like, you know, I just feel like you'd probably do better wearing a different top with that or something like that. I don't know. But at the same time, I'm also like, listen, man, you do you. Like, wear whatever. I'm not going to sit here and judge people for what they choose to wear, you know. But if I had been a manager and had a girl that dressed that way, I would probably be like, I need you to wear just a little more clothes. That's just hardly any clothes at all. Is there like a fossil down here that I can take? My goodness, we are going down so far. Oh, that's right. This is where the sea people live. Okay, well then I'm just gonna pick up like all the things I find. I can't work in a swimsuit either. I am running out of oxygen quickly. I'm gonna take you with me only because I don't have any plans to like kill fish right now, and I need to bring it up to the surface to get the blueprint. Wow, it is dark down here and creepy. I mean, I can try, like... sleepy time! It's nap time! Oh yeah, he's asleep. Ho ho! And he's a rank 5! Oh, snap. You need to go to bed. And I need more. Oh, I think I'm supposed to shoot him again. Oh, no, he's asleep! Oh my gosh, get him. Get him, get him, get him. Get him, Derry. Yeah. Okay, okay. So if you put a fish to sleep, you get, like, way better. You get way better. What are they? Ranks? You go to bed. Oh, this reminds me of a story I just heard today. Oh my gosh. I just listened to this story today on, not NPR. I always want to say NPR, This American Life. So this guy was a bear specialist, okay? Agricultural, wildlife, something, something. And he needed help over the summer, so he got help from his brother. He needed an assistant over the summer, and they were in Capitol Reef National Park in Utah, and they were looking at black bears. And basically what they had to do was, yes, I did. Nap time! Sleep time! It's time to use the sleep. Nighty-night! And if you can tranquilize them, you get way better quality fish if you don't harm them first. So that's what we're doing. But now I've run out of tranquilizer. But anyway, so he was working with his brother over the summer, and they were working in Capitol Reef National Park in Utah. And they were doing research on black bears. And they were supposed to put collars on these bears. So they were supposed to sedate the bears, and then they would put these collars on the bears. And then they had to go back like 6 months later, and they had to make sure that the collars weren't like cutting into their skin because they were hibernating and eating a lot and, you know, gaining weight and whatnot. So usually most of the time they went into these bear dens while they were hibernating, while they were sleeping, and they would use this syringe on like a pole. And then they would put the syringe in, give the bear the tranquilizer, and then they would tranquilize all the bears, go in, check them out. Well, I guess bears don't sleep in like groups like that, I guess. But They would tranquilize the bear, go into the den, check it out, all that stuff. So this one den they found, there was this one bear they were looking for, and there was this den, they found the bear den. And there were like, it was like an 80-foot long den. So he and his brother tried to go down inside this den, and they were like army crawling, like on their stomachs. They were army crawling through pitch blackness with these headlamps on, and they had this 7-foot pole that had a syringe on the end. And the whole time they were crawling through this bear den, they were just, every single inch of them was like, this is wrong, this is bad, you shouldn't be here, this is terrifying. You were in a position where if something bad happens, you're not going to be able to get out, you should just go, you shouldn't be here. But they had to check on this bear. And so they kept going, and the older brother was the one that was the agriculture guy, and his younger brother was the one that was right behind him, and he was like, this is insane. He kept saying, he was like, this is crazy, we're going to die, this is crazy, we're army crawling through a bear den where there is a sleeping bear at the end of the like, we know what's up there. And his brother was finally like, shut up. And then his younger brother goes, you are the bravest person I've ever met in my life. And that's all he kept saying as they kept army crawling like through this bear den. He just kept saying, you're the bravest person I've ever met, bravest person I've ever met, bravest person I've ever met. So finally, they make it to the end of the den, and there's this pair of green eyes watching them. So the bear was awake. And apparently bears have the same thing that cats do, where their eyes will reflect in light. And so he said, I was just crawling toward this bear that was watching me as I got closer and closer and closer. And he was like, every single, like, my brain was firing on all cylinders going, get out. You are in a bad position. You don't know what's going to happen. What are you going to do if this bear advances on you? What are you going to do if it becomes aggressive? Bears, when they hibernate, I guess they can actually, yes, I guess they can wake up out of hibernation, and within 5 to 10 minutes, they're mobile. So he gave some very distinct signs of what bears do before they actually become aggressive or before they attack. Black bears apparently rarely ever attack people. But black bears are also like top dog in Capitol Reef National Park. There's nothing that threatens a bear in Capitol Reef National Park, and they rarely ever see people. And so, like, the host was like, what were you thinking? What do you think this bear was thinking? I mean, you were smaller than this bear. This bear was easily probably 350 pounds or something. So finally, they get close enough, and it doesn't move. It doesn't make any sound. It doesn't do anything. It just watches them. So finally, they get close enough to where they can put the syringe in it, and it does nothing. They wait. Bear doesn't fall asleep. It doesn't do anything. And so they're like, we have to go get more tranquilizer. We have to go get more drugs from the truck. So they back out of the den, and then they're so shaken up that the brother that's trying to like put more drugs into this syringe is like shaking, and he's making a mess, and he's knocking things all over the place. And their adrenaline is pumping because they realize that not that they were necessarily in a life and death situation, because obviously the agricultural one, the older brother, was like, I didn't really feel like I could necessarily die, I guess, but I definitely knew I was in a dangerous situation. And so they were totally like hopped up on the adrenaline. And the bear decided to check out who had just checked out its den. So all of a sudden the bear's head pops up out of the den, and it just starts lumbering out of the den. And they were like, if this bear wanders off tranquilized, it's going to get lost, and it's not going to be able to find its way back to its den, and it's going to die, and it's going to have all, like, we're here to protect the bears. We've got to check its collar. And so they ran up and tranquilized it again, and it still didn't go to sleep. And so it just kept like lumbering off, like just wandering. And so the main guy, they had another field assistant that was there with them, and he was like, you need to keep that bear in the den. So the assistant was like waving a shovel at it, and the bear, he might as well have not been there. The bear was totally not even with it. And it just walked right past him. And he was like, we have to, and this all comes from This American Life. Like, this story is supposedly 100% true. I heard it from the mouths of the two guys that were there. It's a podcast, but I don't know. So the main guy, the lead expert, runs up and grabs this bear's back feet and pulls the back feet out from underneath the bear so it falls. And then he gets on top of it and straddles it and holds on to its collar. And he's like, I need the drugs. And his brother's like trying to make the drug as fast as he can. And he's terrified. And his brother's on a bear. And the bear doesn't even realize he's there. And it's still just like lumbering off like a cartoon bear. Like that's what Ira Glass, the host, was saying. He was like, when you say this bear was walking, do you mean like the kind of cartoony, kind of drunk bear walk? And the guy was like, that is the exact way I would describe it. That's a perfect way to describe it. It had no idea what it was doing. It was just walking, but he was kind of like stumbling and lumbering along. And so finally he goes, you have to come grab this bear and I'll do the drugs. So the younger brother, who's terrified out of his mind, goes and grabs onto this 350-pound black bear that's just walking along, getting dragged along by this bear while his brother is trying to get this drug ready, this concoction, the third concoction of tranquilizer for this bear. And then the bear walks smack bang into a tree and just stops. And they give it the last dose of the tranquilizer, and finally it falls asleep. They check its collar, they do all this stuff. They're so hopped up on adrenaline. They're like, we cannot believe this just happened. And then it takes the three of them a half hour to drag the bear through the snow back to its den. And he was like, I remember not getting a wink of sleep that night. Like my adrenaline was still coursing through my body because I knew I'd been in a really, really crazy situation. And he said it was crazy. I felt like the stars were brighter. I felt like sounds felt more real to me. Like it was just this whole thing of me just being like, wow, it is really, truly a gift to be alive, to be alive. He was terrified. He was afraid that the bear would get cold. So he left a blanket on the bear. Which I started laughing out loud as I'm walking around my neighborhood. I'm cracking up out loud listening to this podcast. Like, he put a blanket on the bear. So 6 months later, they went back to that same den and they found the blanket inside. And he kept it as a souvenir. So speaking of tranquilizers, took 3 tranquilizers to take this black bear down. I cannot imagine. But like, what a story. What an amazing story. I mean, I'm glad nobody was hurt, but what an incredible story. I love stories like that. I love, love, love stories like that. That's one of the reasons I love This American Life, is because you can't even write stuff like that. It's just crazy. How old was I when this happened? I just listened to it earlier this morning, like 3 hours ago. I thought you said Troy McClure was dead. No, what I said was he sleeps with the fishes. Oh. Hi, I'm Troy McClure. This guy was a bear. Did I say he was a bear? He was a bear expert. This guy was a bear. This one time, this guy was a bear. No. This did not happen to me. Although, you know what? I would not be surprised. I would not be surprised because my brother got himself into some trouble, and my brother he used to go hiking a lot. So I would not have been surprised if my brother had actually had some sort of wackadoo bear encounter. He never did, but he hiked up Timpanogos, which is a giant mountain that's close by, like in the Utah Valley area where I was born and raised. It's called Timpanogos. Story is that it was I think it was an Indian princess that couldn't be with a man. The legend is she couldn't be with who she loved, and so her dad said she couldn't be with the man she loved, so she threw herself off the waterfall at the top or something like that. So the top of the mountain range kind of looks like a sleeping woman, I guess. But there are these really gorgeous caves up at the top. It's a pain to get up to the caves, but a really common thing is to hike up the back of Timpanogos, and then you start at night, and then you hike up the back for like 8 hours, and then you watch the sunrise at the top of the mountain. And my brother did that multiple times, and he had so many stories. I thought my parents were like, that was at the time when he was basically, he was 18, like he was out of the house, and my parents had no control over what he did. And they were like, you are gonna die one of these days. My brother was like, no, he was really great. Oh, Joe has all sorts of amazing stories. Joe starts podcast things or YouTube channels and things. He starts them with the idea of telling his stories because he's a wonderful storyteller and he's got some really crazy, crazy stories to tell. One of them is about a haunted school. That's one of my favorites. That is absolutely bananas. But he always starts it with the intent of like telling all these stories and stuff, and then it always falls by the wayside. He can't prioritize it over other things. That's the legend of Nakalula Falls in Alabama. Oh, I think there must be multiple mountain ranges where some princess like threw herself off of a waterfall or something. I don't know. I've been to the Timpanogos caves and they're really, really cool. Super, super cool. It's quite the hike to get up there, but I would never be willing to actually like, I would never be willing to actually hike up the back of Timpanogos. I'm just not a hiker. Especially like at night when bears come out and mountain lions come out. I'm not down. Nope. No. That makes me feel really highly uncomfortable. We are going to enhance that. Yes. I'm just not an outdoorsy person. I know Ander wishes I was a more outdoorsy person, but I'm just not. Ugh. When I was in the US as a kid, in a sequoia park, we saw a bear cub alone and we were very excited. I did not know at the time why my dad was so scared. Yeah, you find a bear cub that's like alone. They're never alone. They're never alone. Yeah, the bear's like telling all his friends. He's like, no, really, I was totally abducted by aliens. Listen to my story. They're out there. Aliens are out there. It was 100% that bear's abduction story. 100%. Oh, I can't even imagine. Like the idea of going into a bear den. Like the whole time I'm like, this is totally, absolutely insane. Oh my gosh. But I love stories like that so much because those are the stories that you really can't write and they happen to people and you're like, I cannot believe this is an actual real story. Like I can't believe this actually happened to somebody. So cool. I'm glad nobody got hurt, obviously, but man, I cannot imagine. Okay, we have a whole lot of tuna here. So we're going to enhance it. We're going to enhance this one as well. Oh, wait. And then we're going to enhance. I literally was laughing out loud as I was walking around my neighborhood. I was like, this is one of the craziest stories I've ever heard in my life. Oh my gosh. I cannot imagine. Dadbods says, we saw a few bears over the summer in Tennessee. It's remarkable how dumb a lot of people are. Yeah, no, bears, you do not mess around with bears. Have any of you seen Grizzly Man? I think it's free on YouTube. Grizzly Man is an astounding, absolutely astounding story. But it is so sad and it's crazy. It's so hard to actually like explain that story, but it's about Timmy Treadwell, who suddenly just decided one day he was going to go out and like just live with the bears over the summer in Alaska. And he did it for like 8 years or something. He went out every summer and stayed with the same group of bears, the same pack of bears. And it was just him. And he just, yes, there is food planned for the puppet. I did it earlier. White Trevally Kombu Ochazuke. I don't know if I pronounced that right, but yeah, he went out and just like lived with bears every summer. He said he didn't want to be around people, so he just lived with bears. And he eventually ended up getting killed by a different pack of bears because he went back. He got mad at the United States for some sort of customs thing or something. And he decided to go back to Alaska where there was a totally different pack of bears that moved in and they killed him and his girlfriend. It was really sad. It was really awful. Collector's like, oh, I've got a whole lot of hiking / backpacking stories. You explore the West enough, you'll definitely have some stories. Ooh, yeah. Nope. That sounds scary. That sounds super scary. I will hike, but I feel like I don't know. I'll go hiking and I'll get like dirty and I will get super muddy and I will hike and do all these things, but
Lies. It's all lies. She will not do those things.
I will do those things as long as I have a shower.
Anytime I ever suggest any outdoor activity ever, the answer is always no. You will never do any outdoor activity ever.
I will.
Nope.
You have to catch me on the right day.
Nope, never. You will never do an outdoor activity ever.
I will do an activity outside. I used to go hiking.
Used to. When's the last time you went hiking?
I don't know. When's the last time you asked me to go hiking?
I don't ask you to do any outdoor activities ever anymore because the answer is always no.
Well, out here hiking sucks. There are no mountains.
Yeah, because you go out and you get hot and sweaty. But you go out and get hot and sweaty, and you could just go take a shower afterwards.
Oh my gosh. I tapped into I touched a nerve.
Yes. Because you say this to everyone, and it is always
I feel like I would go hiking if it was carefully planned. It's not just like hey, you want to go hiking today? No, I don't. It needs to be planned. It needs to be carefully planned.
No, you would not. You would never go hiking.
Plan it. You know what? Barton says, fight. Should I make it a community channel point redemption and then I'll like record the process?
Sure. You don't do outdoor activities ever.
Okay, but I would now, but most of the time Texas is hot.
But the point was, you were just saying you would go out and do those things. Hot has something.
Okay, I meant when I lived in Utah.
Hot and sweaty.
I won't go hiking in Texas. I would go hiking in Utah.
She does not like getting dirty. She says that she will. She will not get dirty.
They want a sound now of you going lies. Oh my gosh. I imagine hiking. Can you turn on the fan? I'm hot. I imagine. Is she asleep?
She is, yeah. I don't know what time I ended up putting her down. I think it was like 12:40 or something like that.
Okay.
But she went to sleep pretty quick.
Okay.
I'm
Awesome.
gonna go take it.
Okay. That was so funny. No, I won't delete the VOD. I feel like when I lived in Utah, I would go hiking because it's not as hot. But the problem also is Texas has way worse bugs. I'll go on a hike. I like hiking. I played a short hike. I've actually never played a short hike. I'm not filling anybody's drinks. I don't want to. Dave, you were a slowpoke. Ander has not asked me to do a whole lot of hiking because, yeah, in the beginning, I was like, I don't want to go hiking, but I used to go hiking. Oh my gosh. I totally was called out. Well, what are you going to do, man? What are you going to do? Here it is. Oh, she has braids. I thought she had short hair. She's blushing. What is this person? What is this character? Why are you crying suddenly? It's too good! You butthead! This is way too good! It's too good! It reminds me of my father. What's going on, kid? Yeah, you need help. The puppet tapped. Puppet was doing like some... My name is Maki. I'm looking for my father. My father left to explore the depths, and I can't get in touch with him anymore. I don't think he meant butthead either, but that's what I came up with for all those symbols. His favorite food was kombu and white trevally ochazuke. I thought he might have come by here. And what is that doll? This is a Cleone plushie. My father gave it to me before he left. Okay, I feel as... A what is that? Oh! So now I can catch like super small fish?
Like a furnace. It's a furnace.
What are you doing, you walrus? Get your tights on and jump in the water! Rude. Okay, all right, mission accomplished. Okay, That is fair. Oh, now I can catch seahorses. I wondered if I could catch seahorses. That is actually something I feel similar to that because camping is awful. I hate camping a lot. But I feel like I will hike, but gosh, I feel like I guess we haven't really gone on hikes. I have to kind of be like prepared to hike. Like I kind of have to, I don't know. I sure was called out. This hiking, thinking of hiking, I think of hiking more in like Utah, in like the cooler mountains. Hiking in Texas sucks because it's hot and it's muggy and like, oh. I need to clip that conversation. Totally called out by the husband. Lies. You sit on a throne of lies. That was good, you guys. Way to go. That was really good. Good job, you guys. Good job, everybody. You all get bonuses. Liar! You have a net. You can now catch small fishes. You liar. And cheese Ganondorf. All right, so I made $3 grand. That's good. That's good. That is great. Oh, I've got like a hair falling out of my liar! I know that was so funny. What perfect timing. Okay, wait. I missed a whole bunch of things when Ander was fight, lies and deception. Oh my gosh. Ander is a delightful boy. Oh, where did my body pin go? Farming report. Where did my, oh my gosh, and it's Mariners. Oh, I missed Mariners when I was, where's my bobby pin? When my husband was angry with me for lying. It's not that I lied. I guess I just think of hiking like I said, I feel like in Utah, oh, see, look at that boat. You could not pay me enough money to go on that boat. That just makes me want to vomit. Okay, somebody new just came into chat and I'm missing it. Mr. Floomp! Happy Tuesday. How are you? Good to see you. Yeah, I would much rather hike in Utah where it's cooler. Okay, I'm gonna upgrade my... Well, first we're gonna go to Cooksta. I hate these pictures. Okay, yeah, we get it. You work hard. No, you don't. You sit up on a boat. I'm the one that does all the work. Pff. Cobra. Wolf eel tail. I do think sushi does look really pretty. I will not lie. Pixelated sushi, on the other hand. I don't know. I guess I'm supposed to be liking all this stuff. Was I really this drunk? How embarrassing. Oh yeah, that's me. That is me. I'm a hard worker and I work late. Oh, okay, I've already. Okay, we're on our way to platinum. Ander calling you out was longer than a minute. Oh, so I can't clip it. Okay, I'll have to highlight it. He's right. I don't like doing outdoorsy activities, but that's because Texas is way more hot than Utah. I was much more willing to go like hiking and stuff like that in Utah, especially because they had mountains where the air was just cooler. I don't know. It was just different. Utah's muggy and gross half the time. You know what I'm saying? Like I would go on a hike right now. The fact that it's like 60 degrees outside, like 56 degrees outside, totally, absolutely, totally go on a hike. Okay, we're gonna upgrade this. That's a lot of money. Oh my gosh. Yeah, appreciate Yoshi. Yoshi. Okay, how much is this for the second one? 12,000. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right, that's fine. Okay. So what is on our to-do list now? We got to build up the trust with the sea people. Oh, and we need to go to the farm. Fam. I didn't lie. I just embellished the truth. It depends. It depends on the weather. Seriously. Seriously, if Ander were to be like, hey, I think we should go on a hike. Right now, with all the water and everything, or I was looking at water on the screen, with the weather how it is, I would be 100% down with going on a hike now. Wait, he said there was a report. What is the report? What is this for? I assume we're gonna plant other things there. Oh, I have like a farm app. Don't I? Nutrition 85, nutrition 90, harvestable. Oh, I could have just checked my phone. Okay. Well, now I know. Now I remember. I will. I'll tell him that. I'll be like, yo, hey, let's go plan a hike. Well, now it's different too because we got 2 little kids. Are you kidding? You really think they're going to come with us on a hike? Hiking Timpanogos was just walking up a trail, but it was like up the trail of a mountain. It was like back and forth like this. But don't phrase it like you should take a hike. Yeah, you're right. I probably shouldn't do that. Okay, it's time to... I don't know where Cleone is. I don't know what that is. I don't know where it belongs. I don't know where it lives. What time it comes out. Secrets and lies. No, lies and deception. That's what it was. I was thinking secrets and lies. That's from Harry Potter book 6. Oh, how are there waterfalls underneath the ocean? I guess that kind of is a thing, isn't it? Hiking with a 2-year-old is a brief period of walking with brief periods of walking with frequent breaks whenever the child sees a rock or a stick or a bug or a stick bug. That is true. Hey girl, hey. I'm Mima. I run a restaurant. No, I will not be working at another restaurant, ma'am. Awang and Nawang ordered lunch boxes. Sure, I'll go deliver lunch boxes. Heck yeah, that's easy peasy. Look at these small little sea people. Lies and deception is one of the most commonly used phrases, never gets old. Lies and deception. What perfect timing. That's so funny. Seriously, we'll go on a hike. It just can't be when it's hot outside. Where is there to even hike around here? There's a place in... You look suspiciously like Otto. Human, not humam. He called me a humam? You look interesting. You don't even have fins. He reminds me of someone. I'm not the only one. King Long? Okay. I don't. He is the great king who saved this village from disaster. It's very difficult to hold a conversation with you. You know that? Go and offer a flower to King Long first. The tribute flowers are on the platform outside. Take one. Yeah, that's like Otto. Otto. Yeah, it's a mermaid restaurant. They're on the what now? Oh, out here? This right here? No. Oh, I see it. Oh. I don't know where this goes. Where, King Long? What? Where is King Long's? I love that it has a dumpling on the top of the restaurant. Oh, they're the lunch boxes. The lunch baskets! Oh my gosh, I just realized I was supposed to actually go grab them. I'm used to... Wait, is this where I came in? Oh, okay, there it is. There it is. Trail or no trail, getting to the top of Mount Timp is definitely a hike. Truth. There's a place in Austin called Mount Bonnell that I actually have always wanted to walk up at a very steep incline. That was a really short little hike. I didn't know Ander was so passionate about hiking. You learn something new every day, I guess. Okay, is that how I leave? Pretty sure. No. That's how I leave. Well, then what's that portal? Ooh, scary portal. Yeah, it's my social mer credit. Yes. Look at him shaking his head at me. He's like, I don't trust this human. I like this delivery beluga. The world's most powerful pair of glasses. I have food. I come bringing food. Lunch boxes, baskets. Sea cred. I need some sea cred. You're welcome. They're like, a human. Yeah, you're welcome. He just wants to share something he enjoys with his favorite person. See? Yeah. What is this? What does this do? I want to ride a beluga. Apparently I can't ride a beluga yet. I'm gonna give Auden probably another 15 minutes because she fell asleep just a little bit late. I got credit and also possibly money? Okay, can I leave out this door? Oh, wait, I didn't go out the door. I went out a window. Porthole. I make jokes, but I'm one of the couple that needs to be pushed to do the hiking. But once my wife pushes me out of bed, makes me coffee, hears me complain 3 hours to get there, and then encourages me all the way, I usually end up having fun. And I keep saying, people, I did the hike, even though my fantastic partner made twice the work. I just can't think of anywhere to go hiking around here. I actually don't think about hiking much in Texas because I'm like, where? But it always made me laugh whenever people were like, oh, you know, like the hill country? They'd say something like, you know, oh, I know you miss the mountains, but like, you've been to the hill country, right? I'm like, those are hills. Those are not mountains. Holy crap. They are not the same. But a hill is still a hill. Okay, so I guess I'm gonna change to, I would be willing to go hiking when it is cooler outside. Like 4 months out of the year. Yeah. What is this? Okay, that was kind of awesome. Actually, oh, this is the palace. Okay, that makes sense actually now. Okay, I need some sea cred still. Okay. Well, she's cute. We were playing ball outside the village when a mega mouth shark suddenly appeared. And it swallowed our ball! That reminds me of the book Elephant and Piggy. A big guy took my ball. It's the cutest book ever. The gatekeepers are gatekeeping you from the community. Thanks, gatekeepers. Yeah. Oh, don't worry. I can take out a mega mouth shark. I mean, I can. Now I can take... I have 2 drone pickups. In A Big Guy Took My Ball, the book with Elephant and Piggy in it, a whale takes this this teeny little ball. Or no, he's playing with a tiny little ball and Piggy finds it and she calls it a big ball, but he says it's a little ball. Anyway, it's the cutest book. You don't look so good. Oh, I have my ways. Feather coral and lily coral. Okay. I'll help you feel better. Don't worry, I'll help you. I never considered hiking until 2 years ago when I was traveling for work. I was in the middle of nowhere, Indiana, and a 20-minute drive put you in a really cool state park. My coworker and I hiked it. I went back on my own and ran through it. For reference, I do not run outside. Ever. Neither do I. Do not like running. If you see me running, you should probably run too, because that usually means something is gonna chase me. But it must have been a beautiful park. You must have really enjoyed it. Linchen? What is this place? This is a place of pleasure for the hardworking villagers. Okay. What do you need help with? Oh, seahorse races. Oh, well, would you look at that? I just got a net. I don't like running outside. I don't like running, but I really like walking, and I really like pushing a lot of, like, I like pushing my stroller. I just added 5 more pounds to the stroller today, and man, today's walk was intense. But it feels so good pushing that weight, like, up a hill, because I know I'm working my body, and it's doing my heart good, and it's doing my body good, and I don't know, it just feels really good. But I can't make that, I don't feel that same way on a treadmill, and I don't feel that way when I'm running. It doesn't give me that same, like, oh, this feels so good, because running is just hard and I don't enjoy it. But pushing the stroller, I don't know, for some reason it just feels. Is a 5% incline on a treadmill consider hiking? Sure, totally. I want a beluga whistle. So this is an adult, age-appropriate establishment. Oh no, I don't want to play cards. I am really bad at cards. If I have to play cards to win back that whistle, I will be in trouble. Why does it look like I'm picking this shark's nose? That's what it looks like to me. I hiked today! There's a huge hill, like, outside our city, but I don't know if you can actually... I don't know. I have no idea. Ugh, I don't want to play cards with you. Oh, it's just matching? Oh, okay. That's not so bad. Oh, this music. All right, let's try this. This is literally just matching. Oh, hold on. I don't have enough money to do this right now. I've never heard of anybody betting on literally just playing a game of, like, match. Just matching. Can I, like, go up here? Is that a beluga that's literally just, like... What is it doing? Oh my gosh. Oh, it's like way up there by the palace. Okay, so I need to like... Okay, good news. You do not use oxygen here. That's nice. It's called a turkey run. It's all flat for mics around, and then, for miles around, and then you get there and it has elevation, rivers to hike through, ladders, and whatnot to climb. Amazing time. It's like I told my friend one time, I was like, look, I would be willing to do a mud run with you, but I wouldn't be willing to do, like, the run. I would just walk it, but I'm willing to do something like that. But she didn't ask me before she signed me up. She just signed me up, and I was really irritated about that, so I was like... No, I'm not going to do your mud run. It actually ended up on falling on Charlotte's birthday Saturday, so. That's not my fault! This is where we commemorate King Long. Ah, yes. Books in an underwater village. What? Oh! A wedding. We left some records in human waters. There should be a stone slate in one of those places for certain. Please do help me out. I'm gonna bring back that slab, and there's gonna be all sorts of dangerous fish along the way, and it's gonna be too perilous. It's gonna be so perilous. Most of trail running activity is basically walking uphill and jogging downhill. Guess I'll go out and kill that megamouth shark or whatever it is. The Kirby shark. What are you? Oh, you are a seahorse. Oh, they're like wandering around here? Oh. That is definitely easier. Better. Are they though? Oh, yep, there's one. Gotcha. Seahorse? Anybody? Anybody? Seahorse? I think some of the coolest creatures in the ocean are the leafy sea dragons. I didn't see them. The first time I ever saw them was when I was at the New England Aquarium, and I had never seen anything like that before in my life. Like, the ocean is basically just a different space. They're all alien species. Totally, 100%. Guess there are no seahorses here. Up randomly in the open water. They really do look like actual dragons. They're so cool. I love them. And last time when we were in Boston and we went to the New England Aquarium, I was really hoping we would see some, but their tank was empty. It said, "We're sorry, this tank is on maintenance," or something like that. And I was like, dang. The one time we come here. Any more seahorses somewhere? Maybe they're back. I bet there are two, like, up front here and then two back. Maybe? I don't know. I could definitely use a purapad. Could 100%. That would be nice. It would be nice to see them on my map, like where they are up on my little mini map up there. Details. I like that it says the arcade. Right. Uh-huh. Wow. That's what we're gonna call it. Okay. Maybe they're here? One time Ander was fishing. He was on a scout camp out and he snuck away and went fishing. They were on a camp out up in the mountains in California, I think. And he kind of snuck away and went fishing, and he was fishing near this little river, and down the river from him, he watched a mountain lion take out a deer. Like, straight up watched the whole thing happen. There was like this little clearing. And he stood there just dumbfounded while he watched this mountain lion take out the deer. And then all of a sudden he was like, and then it started eating the deer. And he was like, I don't want to be standing here if that mountain lion finishes its meal and realizes it's still hungry and sees me. So he left. Okay, no seahorses here. I wonder if, did she say... Oh, I want a full... Oh, I can look at a full list. That is good. 4, he says, they should be in various parts of the village. Okay, so they are. They're all supposed to be in the village. Okay. I'll go out and kill that megamouth shark and then... Oh, this is what I thought that was in the background. That is very clearly not in the background. I saw them in Chattanooga. Leafy seahorses. They're so cool. Super cool little creatures. And seahorses are they can be so tiny. So teensy. Little tiny seahorses. They're so cute. I don't see any seahorses. So we're just gonna go various parts of the village. Okay, you guys haven't eaten your lunches yet. I'll be back. Gotta go kill a megamouth shark that apparently ate the ball. But I have 2 drone pickups now. I still have to finish. That podcast episode I listened to today was called The Bear at the End of the Tunnel, which is basically, I mean, the first story was about legitimate bears, but the episode kind of theme was more like you know something is coming. Like something is at the end of your tunnel. And you know something is coming. And you just, you know it's coming, but you have to, you just have to suck it up and deal with it anyway. Like, you know it's coming, so you better prepare for it. Ooh, yes. We'll take that. Let's burn it. Let's burn this. What is it? A megamouth shark? Yeah. Let's do that. It's out here somewhere. I'm gonna shoot it first. Where is it? Oh, I don't think it's in here, though. I actually think it's... Oh, it's up. Okay. Right? I know there's a megamouth shark around here somewhere. I think it's up. I think it's right here. Yeah, there it is. Coming to get you. Oh, yeah, this is gonna be great. This is gonna be terrible, actually. Oh, we got him, and we didn't even shoot him all the way. Yeah. Do I need to, like... Apparently, I found the ball. I didn't think I did, but... And I saw mountain lions at a big cat rescue zoo-ish thing. They're terrifying, man. No, 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 no. Did you guys hear the story about the guy forever ago that went hiking by himself? I don't remember where he was, but he went hiking by himself and he ran into a bear and the bear attacked him and then somehow it left him and he was able to get away, but somehow he ended up like circling, he got lost or something and he ended up circling back and actually running into the bear again. So it attacked him again and then it sat on him. And then like every time he made a sound, it would just reach down and like crack him on the head or something. He laid there and played dead for ever until the bear finally went away and he lived to tell the tale. He recorded a video when he got back to his car. That's bananas. I don't know. It's absolutely insane. I guess we should probably go. What time is it? 2:40? Yeah, I gotta go wake her up in a minute. He barely got out alive. Yeah, it was pretty bad. And then I think there was a video where some guy actually did record a mountain lion following him. And I think that took place in Utah. He recorded a mountain lion following him and it followed him for a while. And he just kept recording as he was walking backwards as the mountain lion was... Can I? Oh, yep. Yes, I can. Oh, I need that. Oh, look, it's another one. Oh, I need 2. Okay. Curious what's in there. I assume we're gonna figure out what's in there. But yeah, he just was followed by this mountain lion. It never actually attacked him, but it followed him for a while. I don't think there were any babies around. I mean, the real story, the real moral of the story is don't go hiking alone. You shouldn't ever go hiking alone. You should always go with people. I think he did spray, bear mace at it or whatever, and it did nothing. Didn't do anything. So there's that. Bear mace obviously apparently doesn't work, which is really scary. Yes. Take that. And we're looking for coral. You know what? I will take that actually. Oh, no, I need that flashlight though. Okay. Where is the coral? I think it's all just down here in the depths, but I could be wrong. Oh, yeah, take that. There's a seahorse. Get him. Yeah. Oh, there's gonna be something hiding. What is that blue spotted, what is it? A stargazer? That is a net gun. I definitely don't want a net gun. I feel like that was kind of how I felt when we first moved, because I was supposed to tell my salon owner, things are really sketchy. You should bother bearing mace. Bearing mace. Quitting a job in the beauty industry is really interesting because nobody wants anyone to steal their clients. And so it's really hard to be like, yeah, I want to take a 2 weeks notice. What is this situation here? Do we know what this is? I don't know what that is, but okay. Oh, everything about this is bad. There are not actually jellyfish that do that, are there? Oh, there's the coral I need. When you quit the beauty industry, a lot of times they don't even let you work out at 2 weeks because they're terrified you're gonna like talk to your clients. What are you? Oh my. That is an oarfish. If I take a picture with the blue plankton next to it, it could make a pretty nice picture. Oh crap, okay. How do I do this again? Ah! I think oh crap. The oarfish is like, okay, all right, okay. Restart. Oh no, no, no. Sorry. Is it gonna come back? Oh, I thought I could kill it. All them maces. You know that feeling of something dreadful at the end of the tunnel? That's the feeling I get whenever I make a pun. Ira Glass, the host of the podcast, he was like, you know that feeling when you're crawling down a bear tunnel and you know that there's a bear? He was like, of course you don't. Of course you don't. Get him! Yeah. What? You have got to be kidding. So camera focus, like, well, at least he's swimming in a circle. Also, I need some O2. Does that mean that... Oh, there he is. I was going to say, does that mean that turtle would have come back if I would have waited long enough? But when I quit my job at the salon, I'd been there for so long, but we'd had all this trouble with people quitting and, like, trying to take our clients with them. And it was just a bad situation. Yeah. Okay. Heart. And so I was terrified to tell my salon owner. I thought I would get a better reception than just, no, you need to make today your last day and you need to go, because I'd put so many years into her business, but I wasn't sure. I was worried that she would, what is that? Oh, it's turmeric. But I was worried that she was you know, kind of frustrated with all the times that her employees had left and then like secretly taking clients with them. So I knew I had to tell her that I was leaving. Like, we'd put a down payment on a house. Like, I knew I had to tell her and I didn't know what to do. And it was so stressful. But she actually was the one that ended up saying, hey, can I talk to you for a minute? She, like, it was so random. I thought I was actually not going to give her 2 weeks. I was just going to wait until the last minute and just be like, hey, you know, this week's going to be my last week or whatever. And I'm so glad I didn't. She's the one who, it was obviously, well, in my opinion, it was totally divine the way it happened, because I need some O2 like real quick. Oh, I'm gonna die. What? That's not what I need. Oh my gosh. If I hadn't gotten hit by that thing. Oh my gosh. I don't think there's any. Oh my gosh. Dang it. Ah. Dang it. Did I get anything? Oh, I didn't get anything that was like super important. I got some seahorses. Wow. Okay. All right. I was thinking that, because I didn't get any meat from that shark. Okay. That's right. Last job from Dave. Boo. But she ended up calling me. She ended up coming to talk to me one time and was like, hey, we haven't talked in a while. I just kind of want to have a conversation with you. And I was so nervous. I was like, oh my gosh, she knows. She totally knows. And, it was just this terrifying moment. And she was like, I thought I was in trouble with something. Oh, maybe I did get, because I used the drone. Oh, hallelujah. Oh, and we got this guy because of the picture. But anyway, she was like, I just wanted to talk to you. We just haven't talked in a while. And I just want to see kind of what your goals are and whatnot. And I just felt like, I couldn't deny, I just felt like it was the time for me to be like, you know what? We actually have purchased a house. And we've purchased a house about an hour away. And she was so thrilled for me. And she was so excited. And she was so kind. And obviously it made, to be totally honest, I don't feel like there was any reason for her to not let me work out at 2 weeks because I was moving almost like over an hour away. So it's like, I couldn't have taken any of my clients with me. Anyway, I was really worried, and that was kind of a bear at the end of the tunnel type situation. I was like, I know this is coming, and I don't know how to do it. How am I supposed to do this? I don't know. It was so stressful. Oh, it was so stressful. Okay, I'm going to save, and this is where I'm going to leave it for today. Oh, you can automate the button tapping. I will not do that because that is 100%... like, that's part of the game. But everybody have an excellent rest of your day. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for your support. I think I'm so grateful for the hype train, for the resubs, everything. We definitely learned something today. Not that I'm a liar. I will still stand by the fact that I am not a liar. I just, the situation has to be right for me to go on a hike. Mactastic! I'm so glad you popped in to say hello. I hope you're having a good day, and I hope you have an excellent rest of your day. I have completely forgotten about Channel Point community challenges. The problem with live streaming something like a hike is live streaming takes all the data. So I don't know if I could like live stream a hike, but obviously I have to prove, hey, it's D. Scheidler! Not too many good things start with, not that I'm a liar. I'm not a liar. The circumstances have to be right for me to go hiking. And it's been so long since I've even thought about hiking that like, I just don't ever think about it. But I also have 2 little kids. And so hiking actually sounds really miserable. But Andrew is right. Most of the time when he suggests going to do something like outdoorsy, I'm like, I don't want to go do something outdoorsy. I am very much like, then I'll get sweaty and I'll get hot. It's not that I mind getting sweaty, but getting sweaty, there's sweaty and then there's like Texas summer, sweaty, hot. And those are 2 totally different things. So it just really depends on the situation. I would go hiking right now. With the weather it is, how it is right now, I would 100% go hiking in this. So I'll tell Andrew that. But I think about it. Bye, DJ. Thank you so much for being here. I think about hiking in my head. I just automatically think of hiking like in Utah, where there are mountains and there are really pretty like waterfalls to find. But I know that there are places like that in Texas. You just have to know like where they are. But when you have little kids, it's also a totally different situation. So, I will get back to you guys on that. I'll talk to Andrew about it today, and we'll plan a hike. We'll plan a hike or something. Pictures or it didn't happen. Yeah, it's a good thing I'm not. Oh, I lost that VOD. Sorry. No, I don't have any intentions of deleting this VOD. I think it's absolutely hilarious that he came in with that. That was so funny. I need to go back and watch my face. Oh my gosh. Anyway, so you're all amazing, wonderful people, and thank you so much for your support and for being here. I really, really appreciate it. I hope everybody is not too stressed out with the holidays around the corner. Just remember to choose kindness, and not just because it's Christmas time. We should always choose kindness. You never know what people are going through, and just remember how much you matter and how important you are. So I'll be back tomorrow, and we'll do more Dave the Diver. We just have more and more things that we do every single time. Dave just has so many jobs. He's such a good guy. Yeah, I give away advice for free, man. I am not in any position to give that much advice away to people, but But I love you all. Stay excellent. You are amazing human beings, and I appreciate every single one of you. So, yeah, I'll be back tomorrow, and I will see you guys then. Bye. See you later.